Hello.
And welcome
Bus,
back.
where you can get all the buses that you need in your life. For example, this blue Metlink bus.
Oh, hello, Blue Link bus. I've come off the bench until a new bus arrives.
Yeah, I feel like at
Haven't
this point,
new buses arrived? Like, it's
Yeah.
almost been a year.
I feel like that ship has sailed. These are just the buses now. Because that's the
Um,
Auckland one, right? That one came from Auckland? Oh,
Yeah, a
fuck it.
lot
I
came
tried to
from Auckland.
untangle this and it's getting worse.
Oh, yeah, that's like twisted around a power cable now.
Yeah, it was twisted around before, so I must have gone the wrong way. Oh, yeah, I got it.
Stephen, on the
Yes.
subject of cables.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was just trying to be like a national. What's the thing that like
I have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
The-
Stephen, on the subject of cables. Oh, you know, I was just trying to be a thing.
National Geography thing? The like TV show where you're like describing animals in their natural habitat.
Like
Stephen.
National
untangling-
Geographic?
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey,
Not
hey, what does
geography.
that have to do with like thinking of this thing? This thing? What?
Because you're like untangling a cable and shit.
Wouldn't you be like, and Stephen in his natural habitat with tangled cables or something?
Nah.
I don't know.
Do you like our privacy bar?
No. Could I say no?
You can.
I
You were the one
genuinely
that
don't
suggested
like it. No, I said we should block it. I didn't say we should use that fucking thing. We need a long one. Like, we should just get a long bus. Like, you know what I mean?
We could.
Don't change it. Do you remember
No,
what
we-
happened last time?
We could go like this, but like change it to. Oh, I had it.
Watch out. People can't see. Oh, you had it again and you got rid of it again. That wasn't
It's
that
that
it?
one. All right,
Okay.
cool. And then you
Oh, you,
fuck me. All right, then you right click, and what do? You like don't.
it's like,
You want it to not.
yeah, not lock it. Maybe in properties. No, where is it? It is somewhere. I have seen it. You're talking about the thing to make it go long, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what's under scale filtering?
It's
Nah.
disabled.
Huh. There definitely is a way to do it. I'm pretty sure there is. Reset transform. Oh, can you just grab from the corner and see if you can do it now?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's still scaling. All
Huh.
right, well, shove it there. Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, I'm sure we've seen it before. Okay, well, you can try a little bit more. I
Yeah,
guess.
you just talk. I'll just.
Wait, enable preview? Isn't this just like the real thing? rather
Oh
than
no, I
preview?
tried that. and,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think it's still going.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, is it like our preview?
Yeah,
is
I
it,
think it's
guess?
our preview.
Oh, that's
in case your
very-
laptop's real shitty. Oh, scale to window. No, we don't want that. Yeah, I think that option's for like everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. I hope it didn't stop working for anyone. Do we have anyone in the chat today, by the way? It is 5:04 p.m. on a glorious Sunday here in Wellington. It's getting dark, isn't it? Because it gets dark, right? We're going into winter. Is that right?
Yes, we are going into winter.
Yeah. So I came into work at like 1 today.
Oh, that bike's got one of those weird lights that like every once in a while it flashes real bright.
He's got I think it's 2 lights. So-
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that the other night when I was biking. I was like, whoa.
I've seen like some drivers complain about it. They're like, flashing lights, they're distracting. And I'm like, okay, the alternative is you kill a dude on a bike. So see,
Oh.
okay, so number 3, look how empty it is. That's like my life.
It's going that way though.
Well, yeah, but think about when I get into work.
Yeah, fair enough.
For me,
Right, so
pretty
your
good.
problems with the buses. I feel like that me changing that photo has like now cut off some of it. Like on the left side. Do you reckon?
I've got an idea. Okay,
Ideas.
check this out. Right, but oh yeah. Oh, I mean it's not perfect, but yeah, look at that.
That chat window looks really fucking weird now.
I know, yeah. When we get a new laptop, we'll upgrade to like 1080p stream quality, and then we can have chat window that isn't a piece of shit. Maybe we can make it like less transparent, since now its background is like irrelevant. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. It's not too bad. Oh,
Jesus, man. Jesus.
did that come through?
Yeah. People literally got like snot splattered on their screen through Twitch.
Oh shit! Is that how that works?
Predictions. We haven't done predictions yet. We could remind.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, mate. Jesus.
They come in threes.
I
mate.
reckon. Well, they don't. That's a lie.
Nah, my sneezes do.
No, they don't.
You can set a clock to them.
What would the clock say? It would say your time's all shitty.
2, 3, and then it'll just stop.
When's the
like
second one
ages.
coming?
It'll come.
It'll come. Well, okay, but by that logic,
And then it
every
just
sneeze,
gets to 3. And
every
then,
sneeze comes in threes because at 3 it resets, and then the next one, that's 1. The one that happens 3 days later, that's number 2.
you can set clocks to it though.
You could.
I never
Oh,
said.
fucking, he's a
Oh,
king
he's
bean, isn't
creeping.
he?
He's creeping.
He's a
I'm
king
gonna
bean.
say I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna say 7 today.
Oh, I was gonna say 8. So you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna say 8.
Right, 7 and 8.
Why
What
was
about
si-
you, TPP?
Yeah, you can guess. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I'm not gonna do this. I'm just not.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I graduated from primary school, or even like preschool, like decades ago.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I've already graduated from preschool. Sorry.
You don't know the answer? Because 7 was 7 was a serial rapist. Okay. He found out he was living next door and he was not happy. Okay. 10 big prediction from WB Wholesale
That's
Sucks.
a big one. That's a big one.
So sorry that you're offended that 6 was afraid for his safety after realizing who he was living next to.
Now I know why I didn't hear the real answer when I was in preschool because I was just too young.
They had to make up a fake one for you. It's a real good anti-joke. There's like some good ones.
It's not really an anti-joke. It's just saying something.
That's an anti-joke though. So
You could say literally anything, and it's an anti-joke.
no, if you say 7, 8, 9, then it's not an anti-joke.
Literally anything but that.
Probably, yeah.
Do you know why?
Look. He's a keen bean. Look at him. He's keen
Do you know why
bean.
7 hates 6 hates 7?
Why 7 hates 6 hates 7?
Yeah.
Can't say I know why 7 hates 6 hates
It's
7.
because 7 crossed the road before 6 did.
It's not really an anti-joke.
It's exactly what you just did.
It's not. It's not. My one's funny because it's a
yours
betrayal
was
of-
not funny.
Oh my gosh,
Yours,
whatever.
Yours
You
just
clearly
wasn't
don't
funny.
know about comedy, okay?
Clearly you
Do we
don't
need to go
either.
and talk to your comedian friend, do we?
Yeah, I think he would agree with me that you are not funny.
That's not what we're discussing. I would agree with you that I'm not funny. Oh,
Yeah, that's one.
man.
That's one. That's
fucking,
one. Yeah.
fucking 58. Don't want to be late, so he goes through the red light. Where are we?
We've got Office fans.
Bus count.
Do our Office fans want to come on the show?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think they would. What about these buses? Because these are. I think I caught one of these ones. the
Oh,
other
these
day.
are like weird white ones. Oh, there's like 2 in a row.
Yeah, double white.
I don't know. And then a
Also,
double decker.
Do some of our buses are they different lengths? Because like I got on a bus.
Yes.
I get on a bus occasionally, and I'm like, how is there like only 10 seats on here? I'm like thinking, where is the space taken
Yes.
up by? Okay.
Yes. So I've been seeing a few documents over my time, and yes, there are 3 different types of buses. There's like a short, a long, and a double decker.
Okay, yes, because the short one.
I think they
like- it's
call
a
them
lot less-
SV, LV, and DV or DD maybe.
Of course, I'll remember that. I'll remember that
Yeah.
now that I know. Yeah, when I get on one, I'm just like, I don't understand like what's happening because there's a lot of standing room on them because it looks like they got rid of seats to get more standing
It's a
room.
lot of standing room.
Yeah, as in, it looks like they removed a lot of seats to fit standing room. I mean, not as much as they might try and claim to you.
We'll get on to standing room in a bit, actually, because there was a catastrophe the other day.
I'm expecting it to be a real catastrophe. I don't want to be like a catastrophe. Someone almost fell over.
It's not about buses, but it's about trains.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we start? Because I got a spoiler for you. Do you see what's in the tech news lane?
I can't actually. It's covered by a dirty rag.
A dirty rag. That is our official cleaning rag. Okay.
It's so
It's
gross.
the official cleaning rag.
Look
Be
how
nice
many
with it.
colours it has on it.
It's got 3. Or 4, I guess. Blue, black, green, red. Only got 4 different colors, and every combination those 4 colors can make. I guess that's a lot.
Yeah, it looks pretty gross. So what was in the tech lane?
Nothing.
Cool.
That's the thing. I don't think there was any tech news this week. There was a lot of almost tech news, right? There was like someone got bombed for hacking in Palestine or Israel. What else was there?
We
There
only
was
had
like
one. I thought we had more than one.
I've only seen one.
I'm just gonna shift that.
Oh, look what you've fucking done, mate. It's LSD town up in here. Oh, Jesus. The walls are melting, mate. Fix that up.
How many cameras do we have?
One camera? Oh, do you mean like, yeah, good camera, shit camera? Because we had lots of them,
that's right. We had
we had dual camera set up for a while, yeah.
and we've one of those cameras is holding up this camera,
That's right. We're using a camera to hold the other camera.
and the other one is used for the machine.
Was used for the machine. We
No,
haven't-
it's still being used for the machine. Remember, I started it back up because that NZTA guy was interested in the stats.
Oh, yeah, have you been triaging?
Oh, like really slowly. Like
Yeah.
I don't really want to do it too much.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort, and it's just like,
It'll do my head in again.
got to do the crowdsourcing one.
Yeah, I could do that. I don't know. Maybe next time I have a bit of a time.
Yeah. Did you ever get Mario finished?
Nah, I gave up on it. He's
Yeah.
paused on my computer. Well,
Always
not like paused. Background suspended.
I keep thinking of new projects to do, and like I'm at the moment I'm like I just keep flicking between them, being like I should do this, I should do this, I should do this, and
Yeah.
I haven't like sat down and actually done one for a while.
I'm like that all the time.
Doesn't this kind of look like 2 eyes? Like, because the 10 kind of looks like an eyeball, and he's like a big smiley face there would make him like, I could taste the blood.
we could do this.
Yeah, the wheels of the bus kind of look like eyes. That's for those who are listening or watching.
So anyway, no tech news.
Don't think
Does
so.
that mean we just need to go all bus?
Bus and transport. I guess if anyone has tech news like that,
Yeah, there's not that much bus news either.
well, might be a short show today then. We managed to talk shit for 13 minutes, so
Yeah, we normally do. We normally don't actually start doing news until like at least 20 minutes.
it's good. That's how it should be. That's how you know it's a good podcast, right?
My mate did tell me once that we should make more of a plan before we start.
I mean, that's one way of doing
pays
it,
us money.
does he? But he doesn't pay enough to drive the bus, does he? Right? Because we have
Not enough to drive the bus.
we have a
He
reward
pays
tier.
to like watch the bus from afar. Or
yeah,
something.
yeah. If he pays more, he can be a passenger in the bus.
Yeah, and then he gets his name. Oh, speaking of, thanks for our new passenger, EC0.
Yep.
Um,
Thank you, AC0.
I think you'll be on the credits at the end, but yeah, thanks for sponsoring us on Patreon.
Yeah.
Do
Do you
if anyone
know?
else wants to sponsor on Patreon, just go to patreon.com.
Well, here's the thing, here's the thing.
The Bus Factor.
Let's say they did that. How are we going to cash out? Because we're currently being investigated
Yeah, I know, right?
for like fraud on Patreon or something.
We have never taken any money out.
Yeah, we've never taken money out. It just sits in there, and they're like, "We're investigating you for suspicious things." I'm like, "What?
They
what are we
didn't tell us though. We only noticed because I went in to see how much money we have.
We need to cash out." And it's like, "You're suspicious." And we're like, "What'd we do?" And it's like, "We can't tell you.
Yeah.
You're just suspicious."
Oh, it's going to be a pain trying to email them from that email.
Oh yeah, that is always annoying. Oh, we'll just like contact them through the website. There'll be like a way to do it, right?
Yeah, surely.
Or we can just do it with another email and be like, "Just trust us, bro." And they'll probably be like, "Yeah, this is why we think you're suspicious."
We could just sign up for like thebusfactor@gmail.com and
But that's even more suspicious because then it'll look like we're fishing to try and steal money. Hey, yeah, I know this isn't the email we signed up for, but like, just trust us. We're the same people. Can you give us all the money, please?
yeah, that's how it works. Anyway, so transport.
This beer's not that good. I thought it was
You
going to be
got a
better than
warm
what-
one. I don't know why you got a warm one.
Well,
I've had that
you
one
kn-
before, I think.
You know why I got a warm one? It's because I reached in and was like, all
Mm.
these beers feel warm. It's probably fine. Maybe I'm just like not feeling properly.
There's a couple of cold ones. You could chuck some in the freezer.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you like this one? This one, for those who aren't currently staring, it's called a Steen Bruges Belgian Abbey beer.
a
A blonde
Brugge?
blondie.
Brugge
Brugge, okay.
or Brugge.
A blondie. Blonde blondie.
Blonde.
The 6.5%, and it's enriched with spices. But it doesn't taste like most Belgian beer I've had. Like,
That's because it's warm. You literally got the warmest beer you could possibly get.
that's not true. That's not even close to being true. But it still doesn't taste like most Belgian beer I've had, regardless of the temperature.
All right. Anyway, have you ever caught a train?
Yes. Had to think about it, but yes. Not in Wellington.
Not in Wellington?
Yeah.
Right. I used to catch them all the time in Wellington. I caught one Wednesday, I think.
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught a train and I was like, cool, I'm catching a train. And I was like super excited because I hadn't caught a train
Oh
in
my
ages.
God, you fucking train nerd.
Well, they're trains. Do you know one day I rode 4 different types of trains? There's one.
And mate, green.
Yeah, I had a coal train, then a children's playground train,
Oh, I
And
have
then,
heard the story, yeah. Only 2 so
um,
far.
diesel train, then an electric train. And then I got home and I was like, man, I'm fucking tired. Because I started at 6 in the morning and got home
Fucking
at
hell.
like midnight. If I caught the steam train home, I just would have been like 1 a.m. maybe.
Yeah.
We like bet it back by like going the long way around. But anyway, so I caught this train out.
Mhm, mhm.
It was fun.
Cool.
The next day,
Yep.
the entire train system just fell
Oh,
apart.
yeah. So
Just
I saw the
fell
message.
apart.
Someone was just like, oh, every train from here is running and there's no replacements. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Just
all the
are
trains
stopped.
on the Hutt Valley line,
Just no more.
just no
Sorry,
more,
mate.
no more. And no bus replacements because we can't find any. They said they couldn't find any buses to replace it.
Not bus drivers.
Yeah, not bus drivers.
They could have meant buses and bus drivers. Oh God, did we engage LSD mode again? No, it's okay. I thought it was like glitching out a little bit. But that's okay.
But yeah, the fucking comments on Twitter were amazing because they were like, "Yeah, we just suggest people drive."
Not really an option for a lot of people, is it?
Yeah, and then after they realized that's not an option, they were like, "Oh, okay. You can use your train tickets on buses," and then the lines for the buses were like an hour long. Or
Yeah, I can
something.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think the funniest thing I found was so there's also the Wairarapa line, which comes all the way from Marsden,
Yep.
and it's like nice, comfy thing, different style train. That wouldn't let on any passengers because you're not allowed to stand on that train, even though like
Huh.
you could, and
Yeah.
like in a time where you literally have no other trains. Hey, maybe like you could just this once.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, what's the reason? Is it basically because they pay more money, so therefore they give them a better experience, or is it a safety thing?
the reason was it is a different configuration than the normal trains, and you can't stand on them.
Okay, but they didn't say safety. They were just kind of like, nah.
Yeah,
Rich
pretty
people
much.
get better trains.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like also no bus replacements, which is interesting because another story I have, which I could just like lead into because
yeah. Go on,
we've
do
got
it.
nothing.
Do it.
Which is I think Stuff called it the Sunday Apocalypse.
Okay, it's a
Which-
dumb name.
It's a dumb name. But basically, not last Sunday, but
they
the
could have been
Sunday
really insensitive and
before.
called it like Bloody Sunday or something.
Oh my god!
Like Black Sunday. It just like made light of all these tragedies. Yeah.
But yeah, so a couple of Sundays ago,
Mm-hmm.
Roughly, like,
it's okay.
I think it's over. Roughly like 90% of all buses that were meant to run on the Sunday.
Was that 90% of all, or just 90% of one companies?
Oh yeah,
Because I think it
yeah,
might have been just
hold on, yeah.
one operator.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think it was there were like 60 cancellations just on Sunday.
which is
where-
a lot.
which
Especially
is a
when
lot.
Sunday already has very few buses.
Like shuttle traffic, you don't have to have like the peak time or anything.
Yeah,
or,
don't really
like,
need double deckers.
like there's just no reason for like there to be
Trying to
any
think, did-
shortage at all.
I came into work on Sunday one weekend. I can't remember if I Ubered or not. I think I might have because it was raining. And when it like the bus stop by my house has no shelter, so I'm just kind of
Oh,
like,
there's a new shelter just down the road, right next to just a building shelter canopy thing.
okay, just there's no need for the shelter. It's just like, it's just like why didn't you
Oh,
put
and there's
that?
a shelter out in Island Bay that has just been repainted,
Oh, the one that's not
but
used
it's not
anymore?
actually a bus stop anymore.
I know that was like what the fuck. I can see how it happened. Someone has a contract to paint bus shelters. They didn't get told not to paint it. They painted it.
Someone actually said it's actually kind of good that they're still maintaining it, which is
Is it?
as a purpose for a shelter. It's good.
Okay, but like I would say yes if they already had all the other bus shelters
Yeah,
done.
like maybe do the other bus shelters first.
Yeah, and then be like, hey, what about some more shelter?
But yeah, I like how our work has like a awning type thing.
Wellington awnings are shitty though, right? They're leaky as
Yeah, they
fuck.
are pretty leaky. But yeah, like just down the road, there's an awning which people wait under for the bus, and now they've just made a bus shelter just
Wait,
outside
which
the
direction are
awning.
you talking about?
Down that way up. Do you know the Shamrock?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Between Dixon and Ghuzney.
Okay, yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah, they're just building a new thing there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, weird.
Did you know that there's no awnings that way now? So the way,
yeah,
fucking,
they're redoing.
that bus just went through a red light. And anyway, that's the direction I'm
I
talking
am
about.
surprised.
That he went through a red light?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I know, right?
Um.
What are the chances of a bus going through a red light?
Anyway, so, Sunday.
Yep.
What did I
Like
say?
Sunday.
Like 60 buses got cancelled
60,
or
you
something.
said, yeah.
Might be less, might be more. Anyway, so we've talked a lot about the NZ bus debacle, where like they're the ones that are cancelling buses like the most often.
Are they? I thought it was Transurban who was doing that. I lose track.
Nah,
honestly.
it's NZ bus, so that's
Okay.
the one to Karori and
I think they're the
Northland and-
smallest now, right?
They were always the smallest since July.
Since July, yes. Yeah,
But before July, they were
The
the biggest,
biggest,
or
yeah.
the only.
no, there was a few
the
more.
biggest, like 99% or something. But yeah, so NZ Bus has been the ones cancelling buses all the time, and now this Sunday they cancelled 60 buses, and
As you do.
90% of those cancellations, I think the 60's wrong. So like the 60's wrong. It was a big number, but
Yeah.
90% of them were not NZ Bus. They were Transurban.
Oh, okay. Oh, fucking
That's
another
another
one.
Which people are like, why? Like,
Oh, but hang on. Was it Sunday when they had bus replacements on one of the lines and they were all staffed by Transurban buses?
yes.
Yeah.
That is why I was kind of alluding to that before.
Because,
Um,
I bet you get paid real good money to
Yeah,
be...
Transurban gets paid a lot more for bus replacements than just general routes. So
Yeah.
what they do is like fucking so immoral, I think, is they just cancel the normal buses
yeah.
and then, we'll just replace trains
Yeah.
all today.
Give them money. Bam. Is it immoral? I think it's as immoral as anything else under capitalism. Like, you can't blame them. You know,
yeah,
they don't get punished for doing it, and they make money. And if I was an investor in the company,
they do get punished, but
Oh,
we
really?
just don't know
what's
how
the
much.
punishment? What's the punishment?
So far, I think it's just wet bus tickets. That's the going rate.
Wet bus tickets?
That's what people are saying.
I don't get it.
You just get a wet piece of paper. It's like a bus ticket's not worth much.
Okay.
So imagine a bus ticket that's been left in the rain.
Yeah.
That's all they have to do. They just have they basically don't have to pay much.
They don't have to pay
You're
much, okay.
clearly not getting
Sorry,
this, so
sorry.
I'm just gonna stop explaining it 'cause
Sorry, yeah.
I have to say I've never tried to explain that before, but
Yeah.
that's what people are saying. Like it's shit'll, man. Oh, and it's like real hush hush, like
Or they don't want to share
Yeah.
the number right.
and
or-
like someone didn't know I am. Like, what are the reasons for this secrecy?
Yeah.
And then they like replied with even more secrecy.
Yeah, they're like, no, we can't tell you that. Commercially sensitive. But I think someone has basically said, like, look, if we keep fighting them, eventually they'll just go out of business. But I'm kind of like, maybe they fucking should. you like if you lied to get your way into this position, if you conducted unethical business practices, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Got a link to Slang Twitter. Okay, where's the that's the chat, right? Okay.
Yeah. And we go interact.
Sorry, it's not super easy for us to look at links sometimes.
Oh, don't click on it.
Oh, is it gonna
I think it'll.
huh.
Oh, maybe just click on it. And
Can I
it'll-
copy it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you
cool.
can see us copying it. Okay, Control C. And then
It
go
might
here.
work.
Open up Chrome. This might
Oh,
work
don't
on the
open
screen.
up Chrome.
Don't click lol. It's because I thought it might have like reloaded the chat window. With,
Yeah, I
like,
thought
other
the
stuff.
chat window would turn into a Twitter.
Oh my god, this is a piece of shit.
Oh my god, is that
laptop.
Chrome? That's.
It hasn't finished loading yet.
Oh, it might not have pasted. Oh, you need to interact again and did it do it? All right, it did it. Now
Yeah.
interact with the other one because it still shows us highlighting.
Oh,
it.
okay. Interact.
Oh no, you got to click on it lots. Yeah, that one. Cool, cool.
Interact.
Well done. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Hi. Hey, so I saw a funny joke on Reddit the other day. A slap on the wrist with a bit. Oh, okay. A slap on the wrist with a bit. Okay, you didn't say the slap on the wrist part, dude.
Neither did any of the news.
Well, this one here says a slap on the wrist with the best bus ticket is okay. That one makes sense. I know what a slap on the wrist with the best where bus ticket is. Okay, thank you, TPP wholesale sucks. No, it was worth it. It was worth it. Definitely worth it.
Sometimes Stephen just needs like a little help with life.
You
and-
didn't tell me the right expression. Like what was their fine? It was a wet bus ticket. You didn't tell me
That
what.
was what the fine was. That's what people have alluded the fine being.
No, the fine
They
was
did not
a slap on a.
They did not say a slap on the wrist.
Well, maybe they should have.
It's stuff we're talking about.
Okay. Well, I think maybe you just might be wrong. It's possible.
Well,
Look at that taxi just hoons through a red light.
Yeah, anyway.
New clips for the next Bus Factor theme song. Okay, what are the stories? We have nothing written up there. I see our reporter sent some through.
Yeah. So did I finish that one? Yeah. So
Yeah, they replaced them with trains.
Yeah, they replaced trains, and like Transit decided they wouldn't do a public transport; they would just do trains instead. Which
I mean, that is public transport, just not
oh yeah,
not the public transport they said they'd do.
yeah. Which like, if they're doing it for a capitalist thing,
Yeah.
we can make some kind of high level thought patterns here.
Okay.
So we don't know how much they're fined for cancelling services.
We can surmise it's probably low, but yeah.
We can surmise it's probably lower than the additional stuff they get from replacing trains.
Yeah, as they make more money by replacing trains. Yeah.
Even with the penalisation.
Even with the penalty. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it, right?
Which is like
Yeah, like,
crazy low. like-
Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they shouldn't have such a
Like,
low.
I could
Right.
cancel this route and do this route instead and get
Make money.
slightly more.
Yeah, yeah.
Even with a penalty, which like, oh god.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm with you, buddy.
Anyway, but yeah, that was that.
I'm not saying someone should do it, but if someone did hack into one of these companies and release all their emails, that'd be real interesting to look at.
Yeah. Right, other news.
What's up, Chronic or Chronicity? Sorry.
Oh, hey. So some place in the States, I think. I should have loaded this up for thing.
Oh, really? You should have. Yeah. Every fucking episode, Hugh. Every episode.
Look what I did last episode. I put up this one.
Oh, that's
Look
true,
at
you
that.
did. Oh, like our audio is working now this time.
Yeah, because we did that
Fix that.
live
okay.
during the show.
No, you do, Chronic.
That's really harsh.
Hey,
I'm actually gonna just curl up in a ball and cry.
did you know that
I'm curling up on a ball.
He-
Stephen described me
is.
curling up
He's
on a ball.
he's like really bad at it? He's too big now. He can't get in the fetal position properly. He's like legs are too big. Hey, you know what I found out the other day?
What's that?
One of the reasons that Stalin is being perceived so admirably over the last 10 years or so is because there's like been a bunch of like Russian state-sponsored activity promoting Stalin, like being like, oh, he didn't do too bad. Oh, he was doing it for a good reason.
Yeah.
And that's supposedly one of the reasons that over the last 10 years, people keep being like, oh, Stalin isn't that bad. How weird is that?
Yeah.
That's
It's
pretty weird.
interesting. Anyway, so in the States.
Yep.
I think this was a school bus.
Okay.
Now,
One of the yellow ones.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mm.
Anyway, so some student was like getting off the bus, and like when they get off the bus, you know how when we stop on our buses, we pull over to the side of the road.
Depends. It really depends. Often the buses will just stop in the middle of the road and be like, comfort there. Right?
We try and get as close to the side of the road as possible.
Yeah.
In general, you are stepping off onto the footpath or parked cars.
I'm not going to say so, because often the buses I go on, they pull in the front and don't have time to. So you often end up stepping off. Especially, you notice that a lot when like old people get off.
Yep.
And like they go to get off and they can't step onto the footpath, so they just like fucking drop down a meter when they try to get off the bus.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But so
they
that's
try
still,
to, but
that's
they do a
still
bad
just
job.
to the road, right?
To the road, yes.
Yeah. But not to like a lane of traffic coming past.
Generally not to a lane of traffic.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't seen that.
This bus, they stopped. It kind of reminded me of trams in Melbourne that have like.
Oh, when they're like the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Whoa, that light just turned on. A street light.
Oh right. Oh man, one was being like real flicky outside our house.
Oh, yeah.
It was real weird.
But you can't see it from your bedroom at least, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
God,
like-
I would just fucking climb up and dismantle.
Yeah,
it or
yeah.
something.
Because we can't see streetlights from our bedroom, but our lounge and our study you can. So like, I don't know. I always keep the curtains closed because I'm like, I don't want people fucking staring at me while I'm like on my computer.
Yeah.
They're programming, look up, and there's like 3 people outside. I'm like, Jesus, fuck out of here.
Anyway. So this what was I talking about?
School bus.
School bus. Open. So the school bus, it just basically stops in the middle of the road,
Mhm.
and
We-
cars are meant to stop, from what I gather.
Yes,
and
there's
you
a
get
law
off.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get off into the lane, and then you get off. A car was not stopping, and the driver like literally reached out and grabbed the student's like jacket
Oh, to stop
and
him.
to
like,
stop them pulling out, and
Mm.
like everyone on the bus was like, "Whoa, that was a fucking good save."
Damn.
like, Damn, fucking, I don't know, like.
Yeah, so in America, it's illegal to overtake a stopped bus. Did you know that? School bus specifically.
There's actually been a thing in New Zealand recently where like
yeah?
campaigning. So like in New Zealand, you stop school bus, you have to go 20k an hour,
Yeah.
no matter what the speed limit was. So it could be 100. You have to
Mm.
go 20.
Yeah.
If it's a stopped school bus, and in a school zone, I think it's meant to be like 40. But
I'm
don't
not
know.
entirely sure what the point of that is, to be honest.
It's because kids don't know road.
But a kid isn't gonna. Okay.
A kid might walk out onto the footpath
Yeah,
and then just run across the road. A kid just.
It is a flicky boy. That light's a flicky boy. That one right there.
I can't see because of the.
Yeah. Well, there's a.
That one.
Yeah, that one right there. The one closest to us is fucking a flicky boy. He's
Yeah,
a
I was
flick,
looking
flick,
too
flick.
far down and seeing that light.
Yeah. Because there is the reflections. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, but to be he
Kids
could
can
do
do
that
crazy
anytime. He
shit.
could do that anytime.
But yeah, anyway,
Besides,
this
that's just
isn't
survival of the
overtaking a
fittest.
bus anyway. This is undertaking a bus.
Undertaking a
Which-
bus at high speed. Just been like,
And
fuck
just fucking
it.
taking out people. I don't know. I don't understand people.
It seems like unsafe. Like if I was driving a bus, I think I'd just pull over into the leftmost lane or rightmost in this
Yeah,
case.
I
but-
would just do that and just be like, fuck it. This is the safest thing.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can like because our buses like pull across the road like crazy, right? They don't give a shit. They're like, I'm pulling out.
oh yeah, I suppose the other news to our story of school bus lanes.
Yeah.
Transit bus drivers were actually part of the campaign to make people slow down.
What? Elaborate? I don't know what are you talking about.
So cops were standing on the side of the road with signs being like stationary school bus ahead. So like you have to slow down to 20.
How
I
did they know where
literally
they were?
just said this
I knew that, but how were they? You said they
because
just slowed
there's
down
a
to 20.
school. So
Yeah.
there's a school.
Yeah.
There's a stop where a bus will just always stop at that same stop every
For
time
10 seconds and then carry on.
for as long as it takes for an entire bus full of school children to get off. So maybe like,
Wait, hang on. They
5
get it off
minutes.
there? Oh, okay. Hang on. This is like in the morning.
oh
okay.
my god. Okay, they might be getting on. They might be getting off.
Okay.
Oh,
But
I don't know how to deal with you sometimes.
you're being very ambiguous. You're like, people have to slow down to 20 k's per hour. And I'm like, yes. And then you're
Remember
like,
back-
there were policemen with the sign. And I'm like, where did you take this from?
Remember when you went to school? Did you
Yeah.
ever catch a bus?
Yeah, all the time.
Right. When you caught a bus, how long did it take for everyone to get on the bus?
Depends.
Was
Normally-
it 5 seconds?
So I will say normally when that happened, they weren't parked on the road. They were like in the school. Like I don't think we caught any buses from the road.
All right.
Not school buses,
All
the
right.
public buses.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. How long would it take you to load anyway?
Like, how old are the school children? And what are they going to do? Because, for
Let's
example,
call them like,
we're going to the movies fast. We're going to sports day less fast.
let's call them like 5.
5-year-olds,
Yep.
I would definitely not load them onto the road. I'd be like, let's pull the bus into the school.
All right. Let's call them 7.
7. I don't know. I don't know how fast 7-year-olds run.
Well, you said 5 seconds before. Do you think that's still accurate?
Well, it depends. So I thought you were actually talking about like letting a few kids off and then carrying on.
Nah, this is like actual like school buses.
But-
anyway, so there are set stops at schools where people get on and off buses,
Yeah, gotcha.
and that's where they're campaigning, and cops were part of it, and transit bus drivers.
Gotcha. Weird. I don't know. I'm
Maybe
like,
that's why they couldn't drive on Sunday.
oh, I see. Was it on a Sunday, was it? Because there's a lot of
I
school
don't
buses
know.
then.
It's also they're like rural drivers, so they like probably don't even know much about the debacles that happen in like little old Wellington. Because
I mean, they probably have heard of them. It made the news.
Wairarapa.
It made international news,
It
buddy.
did. Oh man. All right, I think I got one more.
Okay, and then we can probably wrap it up for the day.
Yeah, one more.
We check out our bus factor setup. Oh, it's really hard. Okay.
You heard of?
I would never try to stop someone pulling out. Me either, bro. Me either. You like it when school kids get off. Yep.
You
You dirty boy, chronic.
could probably just click on that.
No, we can't. We tried it, remember?
Clear it first. Clear it first, mate. Just click anywhere, not the X, not the. You're a fucking dick. You closed Chrome. Now it's gonna fucking take 10 years to open. Anyway, have you heard of Birkenhead Transport?
Oh, sorry. Have I heard of them?
Yeah.
A New Zealand company?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so. Birkenhead. No.
up in Auckland.
Yeah.
From next Monday.
Oh, it was one of those who wasn't allowed on a bus in Christchurch recently, like a Birkenhead person.
No, you're just being like incredibly racist.
Okay, we're looking at your setup. 1, 2, 3, 4 screens with the laptop. That's a lot of laptops. You got 3 laptops there. This is 2 people. Oh my god, that's Chronic and Swali's desk, isn't it? You two are sharing a desk together. Fucking, you guys got shitty mice, by the way. Water bottle looks okay. Shitty mice.
Oh, that mug doesn't look good.
And your camera is real shitty. Like, what the fuck did you take this on? A fucking potato? Like, look at it. Jesus, mate. Pathetic. Yeah, we gotta hold hands, bro. Yeah, I know how it is. Sometimes you gotta pee break and everything. Me, A1, bro. That's one of the like budget ones. You know, it literally would have like fucking
Yeah, I know.
vanished in.
Only because he was talking so much.
Yeah, wow, in that.
But it was there for a long
Get a
time.
Pixel 3. Stop buying all this fucking Xiaomi shit.
Anyway, so Birkenhead Transport.
Okay.
It's an Auckland company.
Okay.
Not racist at all. That
I
I,
didn't
know of.
Okay. I
You
didn't say it
might
was
be.
racist.
I'm having
How
second
is it
thought.
racist to make a pun? A pun's racist inherently?
Anyway, they have been bought out
That's
by
cheap.
Ritchie's Transport.
Oh, I have heard of Ritchie's, yeah.
Yeah, Ritchie's is like pretty big. So Birkenhead was like one of the smaller companies. So like when the government made the like, hey, anyone can be a bus company.
Did it not used to be like that? I don't know about the history of buses, so.
How you've been on the bus factor though. You
We've
know,
never talked about it.
we have literally talked about the government putting in the new changes. The
Anyone can be a bus
PTOM.
company.
Yeah, the PTOM. Anyone can run a bus company and lowest
wait, hang on.
tender first.
You're talking about the okay.
Oh, right.
I knew it was about lowest tender first.
yeah.
I knew about that part of it. I didn't know that.
Anyone could have been a bus company beforehand, but now it's a lot easier for anyone to be a bus
To
company.
win a contract,
Yeah.
right? Hang on. So anyone could be a bus. So you lied to me. You just said the changes. that
Jesus, you're
anyone
being
could be a bus
difficult
company.
today.
You're lying. To
You were
me.
being difficult the other day as well. You've had a
just-
rough week.
I just think it's important to be
All right,
precise.
so anyone could have been a bus company, no matter when in history,
Can I be a bus company?
after the PTOM,
We can be our bus
it
company
was
together.
easier for a bus company to become successful
To win a contract. Yep. I got you.
and then become successful.
Yep.
So that's kind of what happened with Birkenhead Transport, and
Mhm.
now
they
that's
get
been
it
bought
bought.
out by Richies,
Yeah.
and that might happen to the Bus Factor company
Oh, yes. Yes.
if we ever do that.
The venture.
Which we can't get our Patreon money out, so I just don't
Plus,
know.
we looked it up. We need a little bit more than 600, 700, $800.
$150. Chronic, are you giving us $150?
No, that's how much his phone costs.
But he could, instead of, don't get a new phone. Don't get a
That's
new
true.
phone.
Sell
just,
your phone.
Just give it to us
Give us
instead.
$150. If you
Oh.
sell one of your phones a week consistently, you'll be able to afford a lot of Patreon money.
Oh, that, oh.
So, don't you two work for like a shitty corporate now? Like, surely you have like money you can give to sponsors, like information security related endeavors. But I'd appreciate $500 a week from your piece of shit company. Thank you. Okay, are we about done for the weekday then? Weekday done
Ye-
for the hour?
Yeah, I think so. Right, should we call it?
Yeah, I can't believe there's no tech news this week. Like, I just
Well,
honestly,
you could have looked a bit harder.
I looked. I couldn't. I don't think there was any.
I looked.
Yeah, what'd you find?
Nothing.
Yeah, fucking internet.
But I looked hard. You didn't.
Here's the thing. I keep my ears to the Twitter sphere all week. Okay, I guess we're done for today then. We'll see everyone next week. Oh, wait, before we go, who won? You won.
Oh, oh my
Predictions.
God, we only had 4.
We had 4. So, TPP was
Sorry, mate.
10. I did 8. And you did 7? Or maybe I did 9.
Do you remember the extent you went to a joke earlier in the show?
Yeah. The 7, 8,
Well,
9.
yeah, well, it was actually 6, 7, and then you made a joke out of 6 and 7, but it's meant to be 7, 8, 9.
I was 6 afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
That's not a joke. It's because 7 had like some weird sexual fantasy that like
Well,
did
it's
something
not
different.
scary to have a sexual fantasy, dude. Okay, to have a scary sexual. That's not you. You fucking.
I think he was just
You-
afraid, or she was just afraid that
She. Whoa!
8.
Did you just gender the shit out of 6?
7,
my
actually,
God.
7.
Yeah. What 7 was the one with the sex issue? Oh my God! You know you disgust me and you call me a racist. Look, I think we're done for this week, but the shit we put up with. Okay. Bye.
Hit like and subscribe.
Hit
and
like and subscribe.
hit us up on Patreon.
I expect some money.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Catch ya.
Right.
Libus Vector. Lip.
Oh yeah.
Libus Vector.
Oh yeah.